Hello everybody, this is Luke here, and I'm here on an Arcane Isles mod pack, which is basically a Magic Sky Island mod pack, and I just want this video to I just want to play Arcane Isles and record some of it while I'm at it, and I just hope you guys will enjoy, and probably learn some stuff while we're at it. Probably not, but you know. Alright, so we're getting started with a Berseer and then a Ritual tablet. Just put it in there and then right click. That is pretty. Oh my. First of all, who invented auto jumping? I don't like it. Alright, so in this chest we have a Novice spellbook and the Archwood tree. Now, I'm not a beginner, so if I gloss over things real fast, excuse me for that, but I just, I know what I'm pretty much doing. I just need to mine the tree in order to gain a little bit of Archwood logs, then get the Frostaya to get the first thing for my quest. Right. And let's just make sure that we have... Ooh, that might fall off, so that's not... Let me just do that just in case, because if it does fall, we might get soft-locked. Right. So this is mine. Let's make a crafting table. And bonk. And here we go with this tablet of sedimentation. Now, what this would allow us to do is to create a place where water will turn into stone, and we want to place it on somewhere that's not too obstructive. So for example, not like in the middle of the island, because that might mess up some stuff, but around here should be fine. And with this thing on it, you can... Oh wait, I do not have the keybinds on. 1 second. Alright, this is better. And what I was going to say is that with this tablet of sedimentation, you can create a cobblestone. But first we need to make a spell that makes water. So the first thing what we're gonna do is use the touch spell and then conjure water. But oh right, I need the mana. So in the bottom left corner of my screen is my mana meter, and in this pack specifically, Arcane Isles only allows you to use mana when you're near a tablet of mana regeneration at the start, and you can only do this at the start because once you progress in the pack, you will gain more mana regeneration as you get more glyphs, but it's still very significantly slowed down compared to the normal version, so it's usually better to just have a ritual. And let's use crush times 1, times 2, and times 3 because it'll become handy as we go on. This pack is a bit grindy in that sense, because basically what I need to do is just gain tools. If I want, I can crush it for cobblestone tools. But the more you crush in this pack, the more like mini resources you get. For example, if we go into the crush menu, which is accessed by pressing U on this, you can get all of these things that it says, and you'll see that like eventually we'll step on, you know, gravel from stone or cobblestone, and then you get a 20% chance to get nuggets, and then raw copper, and then a bunch of other stuff. And each gravel to sand has something similar, and then you get redstone and stuff like that. So basically, the point of this is to just get resources, and there we go. We got lucky and got some redstone. But yeah, this is basically just going to be the pack where I just want to beat it and record it, and hopefully have some quality content to like make whoever's watching this a little bit more entertained. I know I am, and let's just hope for the best. Alright, I made a pickaxe, and I just want to get Stone Age and like wooden, like stone tools. It's probably going to be for the best. We also need to make a place to pass the night, because since we have no beds, we're going to have to go underground so that eventually the phantoms don't kill us. And we're just going to conserve our hunger by not running around too much, and it all should be relatively fine once we get a footing. And what do I mean by footing? I mean something like the moment we start getting like into the mod, it's going to become all way easier. And as I go on, I'll probably try to, teach as much as I can. I'm not a good teacher. I don't have a teacher's degree, so just go easy on me. And yeah, uh, but basically, I'm just gonna try and get uh, an iron ingot by the end of this. So it should all be pretty nice and easy. Of course, I get copper. God damn it. But yeah, essentially, this is all going to be, you know, it's gonna take a while, but maybe if I complete some quests, I'll get more rewards doing that. And no, it does not seem like it. It also wants me to make a scribe stable and a glaive of crafting, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. I want to get iron first, and possibly next episode I'm going to do what what the quest book recommends me. There we go. So now that we have this, I'm gonna make it into Actually, I might have a better idea. Rather than turning this immediately into an iron ingot, I think I'll try to make the scribe stable now and get 2 glyphs in order to get a little bit more mana and mana regen going. That way we can just do this process a little bit quicker and probably gain a little bit of an imbuement chamber, because we're gonna need that going forward. We're also going to need more of everything, really. It's a sky island, so it's the start of the game is pretty slow, but it's also pretty satisfying. And we're gonna make a furnace in order to try and smelt in all of the wood that we see over here into charcoal. Not all of it, but most of it. And from the charcoal, we can make torches and lanterns for our first glyph, which I wanted to be the mage light. That way we don't have mobs running around once we expand the island a little bit. Alright, we put on the wood for now, and it should all start cooking. Now, if you guys just want to relax, or just hear me while you're sleeping, I'll probably try to be a little bit quieter. But if not, just tell me in the comments what were you doing while watching this? Were you just watching it, or were you doing something else while watching me? Usually when I do something, I'm eating, when I'm watching videos, or I'm playing like Minecraft, and I figured, hey, I like hearing videos. Why not try making one? And I've tried before, and it really didn't work out because of external stuff. But I hope that this is going to be different this time around. All right, with this in mind, we need to be careful to not run out of apples and try to really just not run as much as possible, because these things, once you eat to them, you get the freezing effect. It's very annoying to actually get freezing with these things because you get damaged. So you're eventually just gonna get more and more hunger the more you eat it. Alright, let's continue crushing the cobblestone for now, and I'll cut back when something interesting happens. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got 2 lapis right now, and we have exactly 2 gold. So with this we can make an imbuement chamber. But first, I'd rather see what I can do with the scribe's table. I think I messed up the crafting. Yeah, so either we get more wood and some gold and turn it into gold nuggets, or we can try our luck with the imbuement chamber, but you can't really do much without, the thing. So I'm going to make the scribe's table first. I'm gonna go over here, put it there, and now if you look at this screen, it shows you what glyphs you don't have and you do have unlocked. So we only have 3 out of like 100. So this is gonna take a while. But what we really want right now would be the mage light. So if we type it in here, we can see that not only do we need torch and lanterns, but we also need experience for the glyph. So here's where the cooking goes into fruition, and we start cooking up the copper that the game gives us, and it should give us enough XP for our first glyph. And while we're at it, since we need it anyway, we're gonna craft a torch and a lantern, like so, and boom. Now we just need to wait for this to cook up a little bit more, and we're probably going to need more experience, so we're just gonna try and get more copper though. This way, just everything, works out better. If you guys have any suggestions with like more copper. If you guys have any suggestions or like recommendations about my voice, is it too loud? Is it too low? Or is it just right? I would like to know, because like I'm always kind of struggling with this, and am I talking too much? Am I talking too little? I just hope that I talk just enough so I don't bore you, but not so much that you're overwhelmed with me. Alright, we got 2 more gold. Not 2 more gold, 2 more nuggets. So with this now, we just need more of these guys. You're too high up. You don't like when I have to climb up for these trees. These trees are humongous. They're literally 1 stack big. So whenever it happens to, you have to reach up most of the time. But with this, we can make an imbuement chamber, which will give us our first look into the mod. And I want to place it right around here. And what you do with this thing is that you can use lapis lazuli or, you know, amethyst if you really wanted to make the source gem, which is basically like the modded gem of the mod, like the most basic thing. And it's pretty handy, not gonna lie. And while we wait for that to cook up, we're going to keep mining some stone this time instead of crushing it, because I want to use the source gem for source stone in order to make a pedestal. Not a pedestal actually. I think that the order of business is going to be making a source link, which basically gathers source, which is like the energy of this mod, and we're gonna need a source jar, which we need glass for. I copied the wrong thing. And finally, but not the least, we're going to use a pedestal, or at least later on, to basically do some fun stuff with the mod. But yeah, with this we should have enough for a second furnace, and with a freaking second furnace we're going to split up. Oh, never mind. Is that enough for a mage light? I don't think so, but maybe. Yeah, no. I probably need about 5 levels, so it's gonna take a while before I'm able to do that. Unless the quests can bail me out. No, they cannot. Or can they? Please. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There we go. Our first glyph. Conjure Mage Light. Now, this might not seem like much, but it does allow us to do something, which is just light up the place. And this way, you guys can see a little bit better without me having to go into the settings and change gamma. So it's a win-win for everybody. Talking about that, win-win. How are you guys liking the video so far? I hope you're enjoying, and I just hope I can be of as much entertainment as possible. Let me just finish up this tree, and let's see what else we can do for now, because right now I'm pretty sure we're just going to need to get more gold in order to progress a little bit, but I could be wrong there. Yeah, so we're gonna need an agronomic source link, so we're gonna need gold. So, just like I thought, and we're gonna need to crush stone into gravel so we can use multitask and use the crush times 2 spell. Let me just change it right now. And this one too. And now we can do both get glass at the same time as we get the required what's it called again? The required gold for it. Yeah. So I'm going to put this on the offhand so that I can just do this without having much trouble. And that's a neat little trick. It works on the offhand. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that, but one lesser known thing about it is that, you know, you can probably try using 2 spells at the same time if you have 2 spell books, which can lead to some funny shenanigans. Let's just hope we get 18. I'll probably just cut up till we actually get it. Alright, we have enough for some 2 gold and making an agronomic source link. And with this, I'm hoping to get some source from the Frostias and possibly get some not only Frostias as well, but also get some compost and bone meal going in order to get a food source from wheat. We're just going to replace this and probably making it bigger as we go. But for now, what I want to make is this thing called the agronomic source link. And I should have been going for the... God damn it. I forget all the time. But I should have been smelting everything. But for now, we can just focus... Oh, okay. We need wheat, so the composter is going to be used a little bit sooner than I had hoped. We're missing... Alright. Please work. 1 seed, and... Yikes, only 1 seed. That's not very good. Alright. I want to expand this island a little bit. So what we're gonna do is go 4 blocks out to mark how much we want. And then mine down, like, enough so that it won't be seen. And just make an underground section-ish. Not really an underground section. But I'm going to use this dirt. What am I doing? I have a shovel. To just get the amount that we need to expand our island a little bit. Because I'm gonna make the farm. And I'm probably not gonna want to mix it up with the water source that I have nearby. I'm probably gonna make a different one. And yeah, I just don't want... Oh, okay, note to self, don't mind there. Is this going to be the similar? Yep, it's gonna be the same for this. And yeah, okay. So for now, we kind of reached the limit of this underground, except for this, maybe? Can we go further over here? It does seem like so. Oh man. Oh well. It was just a stone tool anyway. Alright. With this, we can expand. But sadly, we cannot break the rest of this. We're going to keep the same shape of the island. That way... Fuck. Damn it. Who cares about censoring, really? That way we can easily, and I do mean easily, just figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Expanding this will just give us more ground to just work on, and it will also eventually make a mob farm. Not right now because I'm missing some ingredients for that. Well, not just some. Most ingredients for that. I forgot that I was gonna make this even, so I forgot to do that properly. But, oh, the tree grew right before my eyes, and you instantly became a hassle for me because now I have to build around you. When I make this, I love that so much. As you can tell by my voice, that is definitely not annoying. Alright, for now, I know I said I wasn't going to make it, but for now, I just need some wheat in order to make the agronomic source link. This is the second night, so I need to hurry up. And with this amount of experience, it's still not enough, but you can hopefully make something of this. No. God damn it. We don't have anything to do there. That sucks. But eventually, what I want to do is make this automatic with something called a spell turret that essentially will be used for basically whenever I want resources. But that thing, not only is it costly, because, you know, it costs a ton of resources by my game stage, but it also costs source. So we're going to need a stable, you know, source of source. I hate that it's called that, but it just is, so just bear with me. And we're going to make more stuff by the next episode, but I think that for now, this is good enough. And I hope you guys enjoyed.